being a quarter way into 2022, I'm totally not late to making my top 5 2022 games I'm looking forward to. So, that being said, let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Ty, and today I am I'm bringing my top 5 games I'm looking forward to. These might not be in the exact order, I guess. Number 1 definitely is in its place. I guess, I know I'm a little late to this. It was just something I thought of today when I was at work. Games that I'm looking forward to this year. I feel like as far as before June, we pretty much know everything we're going to get by the end of this year. I bet Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo will reveal a couple more things coming out at E3, well, around the summer season. But I think we already know mostly everything coming out this year, aside from maybe 4 to 6 titles from the big companies. That being said, looking at this list, it's pretty much big companies only on here, but there is one thing. I mean, they're a big company, but I'll just begin into it. But actually, before I jump into it, I want to say if you want to join the community, I've been talking a lot with the community in the Discord. Link is in the description. And yeah, so let's just jump into. These are just games I'm looking forward to. Like I said, they're not in any particular order per se, but there's kind of an order of interest. Number 5, we got Soul Hackers 2. This game was actually recently announced, which is kind of why I think it's appropriate to do this video now. Like I was saying, we kind of know everything we're getting. Had I done this at the beginning of the year, Pokemon would probably have made the list. Legends Arceus and maybe Elden Ring? I don't know. Those aren't on here because they actually already came out. But yeah, Soul Hackers 2. I just recently picked up Soul Hackers 1. I've been getting into the Shin Megami Tensei series. I really love the creatures. I like a lot about the game, so I'm interested. I gotta try the first one. I really like the design so far. The character designs we've seen of Soul Hackers 2. This is not actually coming to the Switch, which is funny because Soul Hackers 1 was on PlayStation, Dreamcast, and DS, and 3DS. And so it's funny, there's there's no console right now where you can play both Soul Hackers 1 and 2. 2 is coming to Xbox, surprisingly, which don't know why. I mean, I'm not against it. That's actually probably what I'll pick it up on, but very random for it to come out on Xbox. I have no clue why it is. But yeah, it looks fun. I know it's why haven't you played it? Why is it up here? It's it looks interesting. At number 4, we have Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. This is something also revealed not too long ago. I am interested in this for the sake that it's a Warriors game. I really like the Nintendo Warriors game, which probably means I like normal Warriors game, but I like the Nintendo Warriors games because I like playing as characters I know. I need to finish Three Houses because this is definitely going to connect to it, like Age of Calamity connected to Breath of the Wild. I really liked Age of Calamity. I enjoyed Fire Emblem Warriors 1, and I did like Hyrule Warriors. So I'm interested. I'm for it. I'll need to I'll need to finish Fire Emblem Three Houses. But I'm just excited to be playing as characters I know in this Warriors style. Warriors aren't beat 'em up. That's what they kind of are in a different way. They're not like an arcade beat 'em up, but it's just so cool, taking down hordes of enemies as a character you know is powerful. There's just something fun and magical about that. Okay, at number 3, this might surprise some people maybe. I'm actually pretty excited for Starfield. I know that might be kind of a bad opinion right now because Bethesda hasn't put out the best things recently in some people's eyes. However, I've never really had the opportunity to experience a new Bethesda IP. I mean, I know Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Skyrim wasn't brand new, but it had a lot of hype around it, and I was just too young to experience that hype fully. Same with Fallout, the Fallout games. I mean, I know Fallout 4, I was of age to know about it, but it was just I didn't care. It wasn't something I experienced. Like now it's like I'm able to experience and live a hype cycle, and especially of a new Bethesda IP of Starfield. I'm for it. I'm totally here for it. I love space. I love exploration. So it sounds like it could be really cool. Again, we need to know some stuff, but I'm just happy I can be a part of it, I guess. Be a part of the community hype for something like that. Speaking of community hype, Splatoon 3 is at number 2 here for my list. I liked Splatoon 1. I got kind of bored of it though. Splatoon 2 kept me more interested with Salmon Run, but towards the end I kind of wish I played more Splatoon 2 because they were like really doubling down on more content. Splatoon 3 is making me really excited with given the atmosphere we have of the game. This not really, I mean it's post-apocalyptic. Splatoon kind of is post-apocalyptic, it just does a better job at hiding it unless you read some of the stuff. Or I'm really interested. They seem to do a lot more quality of life, which they did in Splatoon 2. I'm excited for more hairstyles, I believe, is what we're getting. Just more customization in general. I'm really excited to see what other weapons they create. I hope they dial it back on the variations of the weapons. Like, I'm all for, like, there was like a bunch of snipers and a bunch of like other guns, but like they would all have like slight differences. And I mean, I don't know, I can see why it's important, but at the same time it got a little overwhelming where it feels like sometimes to a casual person like myself it's like these kind of all feel the same and you're just wasting your coins. That's more of a personal thing. I just kind of hope it's good. I hope, like, I love the weapons the games have, but there doesn't always feel like there's a good amount of variety. I mean, there is variety, but at the same time, there's a lot of the same type of weapon, if that makes any sense. I hope Splatfests go on for a long amount of time. That's something I'm definitely looking forward to. More Splatfests. I hope they do more crossovers. The crossover ones are pretty fun. Like, I remember the SpongeBob Patrick one. I think that was on the Wii U. The crossover ones are fun because I think it gets more people involved in it, which is in and of itself fun. Bigger community. I hope they maybe try something new with Splatfest. I know it's kind of hard to make new game modes because in reality, Splatoon is kind of a simple concept. It's just they add complexity and depth with all the re-rolling of character stats on the item, on the equipment, and all the different weapon types there are. You know, that's where the complexity gets. Overall, I'm excited to be a part of this hype cycle. I hope I stay into it longer. Salmon Run looks really fresh and new from the latest Nintendo Direct trailer we got. Hopefully the story mode doesn't feel like a repeat of the first two games, because that's what I feel like it was. Not mechanic wise. I hope we get a DLC or even in the game like Octo expansion where it was more like challenge based things. That was really fun. A lot more fun than the story. It was hard. I could see them doing a DLC where you play as the rabbits from the prototype Splatoon. I've seen people theorize that, and I agree that's a definite possibility. And up at number 1, we have LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. This game comes out tomorrow, as I am recording this. I don't know why I had to think about it. This has probably been my hype game for 2 years, 3 years since it's been announced. I don't know, maybe it's only been a year and I am over-exaggerating it. I have no clue. I've been looking forward to this game for a long time. I hope it comes out tomorrow and doesn't get a surprise last-second delay. Obviously it won't. Maybe. But this game has so much potential to breathe new life into the LEGO series. One of the first games I can really remember dedicating a lot of time to is LEGO Star Wars on the GameCube. And I mean LEGO Star Wars on the GameCube, the prequel one, which is the first game in the LEGO series. That game was so much fun. I remember playing, if you know anything about Star Wars, I remember playing the Droid Factory a lot, where you played as Anakin and Padme from Episode 2. I also remember replaying, this is probably the level I've replayed the absolute most, is the one I've replayed the most is the duel on Mustafar between Anakin and Obi-Wan. That one I'm really looking forward to playing. It's definitely going to be so different. I have no doubt in my mind that it'll be really different on the new game, but I'm still looking forward to it. I feel like a lot of like Star Wars like internet jokes really kind of stem from the Lego game humor. So I'm really excited to see the influence maybe online has had into this game. I think it's going to be really good. I really hope it's great. The Lego Star Wars Complete Saga is definitely one of the games I played the absolute most as a kid, and I still hold it dear in my heart. It's held up pretty well. I don't think it's... My problem with Lego games today is that there is a lot of puzzles that don't feel very fun. And I'm not going to sit here and lie that the Star Wars ones are really fun. They're not that complex. But it feels different. There's a different feel to the games. After probably about, like, for me, Lego Indiana Jones or Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, if you keep up with the Lego games, it started to kind of feel different. And not necessarily bad. Once they start getting open world games, that's like more open world, like a half open world, I guess. It started to become a little different, and it's nothing to do with the open world. It's more so just coincidentally that's when the change happened. Like I said, if you don't know, Lego Star Wars is a huge open world of like multiple planets, space to explore, and you can play all the stories of Star Wars. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be crazy, whether it's good or not. I hope it's good. I hope to be streaming it on here. I hope it doesn't disappoint. That's the very least thing I want to hear, is that it's disappointing after years of waiting. Well, at least what feels like years of waiting, after multiple delays. I don't know. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Hopefully a masterpiece. There you have it, though. Those are my top 5 games I'm looking forward to this year, or the rest of this year. I guess honorable mentions, like I mentioned Arceus, Elden Ring. Actually, that's really it. I haven't played a ton of new stuff in 2022. I wouldn't put Kirby up there because that kind of got revealed and came out quickly. My hype wasn't like really there for it. I'm excited to play it. I still need to play it. But I wouldn't put Kirby on there. Not because I wasn't excited, but that just approached way too fast for me being the hype cycle. I guess another thing I'm looking forward to is Nintendo Switch Sports. I'm really looking to give that a try. I'm hoping Mario Strikers is good. And, new Saints Row. I'm looking forward to that too. Hopefully that one's fun. Oh, well yeah, like I said in the beginning of this video, or towards the beginning of the video, if you want to keep up with me in the community, we got a community going on in the Discord. We're talking every day. We're talking video games. We're talking video games. We're talking video games. Subscribe.